But as you know, as I'm glued to the TV, and I'm trying to figure out like just what's even going on, like how is this happening?
All right, you guys, let's get into the P. Diddy case. It is stacking up. This rabbit hole is going so far and so deep. All these new victims are coming out. I even think they even have a hotline for this whole situation. I don't know what the hotline is. Maybe it's 1-800-P the Diddler, or P trying to put some baby oil on somebody. 1-800-baby oil. I don't know. Shit. It's just too much, okay? But we're going to get right into the details of this situation. We have a new case here, actually, a new victim by the name of Lisa Gardner, okay? She is alleging in this suit that Sean Diddy Combs and R&B singer Aaron Hall, okay? Aaron Hall, you guys remember him. He is the one who did that interview some while ago describing how he likes to, what he likes to do to the woman, how he likes to smack it up, flip it, rub it down, all of that outside, on the back of trunks. He's just said a lot of stuff in that interview. You guys remember that interview? And if you don't, I will put the interview link down at the bottom of this video. You guys could go check it out. But please know that it is very descriptive of what he likes and things like that. So this is our newest victim, Lisa Gardner. And she said P. Diddy, I done made a new name for him. She says P. Diddy Combs and R&B singer Aaron Hall took turns raping her while she was highly intoxicated. And she was only 16. And this was at a private residence in 1990. If you go back to Aaron Hall's video interview, he admits how P. Diddy has seen him in the act, has seen him. So a lot of this stuff that's coming out has already been kind of said in certain interviews from way back. We just got to kind of find the footage, if you will. A lot of this stuff has already been said, been spoken on, even with P. Diddy. People have spoken on him in interviews from way back and saying how he is, what he do, and how he do it, and things like that. So these receipts that's coming out now, it's kind of almost what we've already heard, So let's get back to this new victim, Lisa Gardner. She also alleges the Jodeci member, Devontae Swing, apparently was present during this time and did not intervene as this was going on. So Combs allegedly pulled Gardner's undergarments to the side and forcefully did that to her, leaving her shocked and traumatized. Unbeknownst to Mrs. Gardner at the time, defendant Devontae Swing allegedly was in the room when this assault took place and did not take any steps to prevent this abuse from occurring. The amended lawsuit obtained by Rolling Stone states, the new filing follows after a woman submitted a sworn statement in the case last May, stating she was a fellow minor accompanying Gardner that night and allegedly saw Swing leaning against the wall of or furniture or something, watching whatever Puffy was doing to Lisa. So apparently they were watching while this was happening to this victim. Also, this victim here has provided receipts, photos, showing these certain people that I just mentioned in those pictures. Okay, so this is not just someone who's. Of course, we know a lot of people probably going to also try to get on the money train and say, okay, well, I'm gonna make my own case, do this and that. Hell, I even thought about making my own damn case myself. Okay, but these lawyers are going to fact check everything that you're claiming, and because of course to have a strong case, evidence has to be there. It has to be provided. It has to be accuracy, 100%, because these jurors are going to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. Okay, so it's very important that these people provide the receipts if they want a strong case. But this victim here, she definitely has provided those receipts, those photos. Of course, I don't have them at the time, but it's been confirmed that she has her photos, and it's been confirmed that allegedly these people are in these photos. So this is not someone just coming out and just trying to get on the money train. So I just wanted to clear that up. Okay. The new filing follows stating that Garner did not come by herself that night, and the person who came with her allegedly saw Devontae Swing leaning against the wall or furniture or something, watching whatever Puffy was doing to the victim. In the new filing, Garner alleges Devontae Swing was 20 or 21 years old at the time. They've done their math. They figured out the age of everyone. A few months older than Combs. So Devontae was just a few months older than Puffy Combs at the time. He has so many names. Puffy Love, P. Diddy, Peter Diddler, P. I'ma pour some baby oil on your ass. P. Stay 50 feet away from me, or I'm gonna have you locked and chained up. P. It's so many names, okay? So she says she had traveled to the New York area with Devontae and a group of friends from hometown in North Carolina and was staying with him in his New Jersey housing allegedly subsidized by Jodeci's label at the time, Uptown Records. I mean, Jodeci was popping back in the 90s. They had some cuts that I am familiar with myself, okay, that I still play today. They're still getting that radio play. New Jersey housing allegedly, it was subsidized. It was subsidized housing by Jodeci's label at the time, Uptown Records, a subsidiary of MCA. The lawsuit says that Combs was working as an A&R executive at Uptown Records and was assigned the task of developing Jodeci when he met Garner at a MCA event in Manhattan that night and traveled back to New Jersey with her group to Aaron Hall's residence. According to the amended lawsuit, a disoriented Garner was trying to collect herself because obviously she was intoxicated or inebriated, whatever you call it, after the alleged rape by Combs when Hall purposefully barred into the room, pinned her down. Oh my God. I'm not going to go into the rest, okay? You guys know, because it becomes too much for me. That's underage and that's sick. Okay? Underage, that's sick. There's nothing that a child could do for me. I'm sorry, I need somebody grown. That's gross. It says she does include a photo in her amended complaint that allegedly shows her in the kitchen that day with 26-year-old Aaron Hall extending his arms over her shoulders. Garner claims that the day after the alleged assault, an irate Combs came to the home where she was staying and began putting his arms on her neck until she passed out. She says Combs wanted to prevent his girlfriend at the time from learning about what allegedly happened. Combs and Aaron Hall are accused of assault and battery in the amended complaint, while Swing is accused of aiding. Swing is Devontae from Jodeci, accused of aiding and abetting the alleged abuse, meaning he didn't participate, but he watched and didn't intervene, alleged. The new filing claims Devontae was Garner's co-guardian at the time. Oh my God. Because he invited her on the trip. He had a duty to protect the child as her parents entrusted him with her safety. He trafficked and coerced the child to travel across state lines from North Carolina to New York and New Jersey with the hidden intention of providing the child with alcohol, marijuana, and prostituting the child to his A&R, which is, at the time, Puffy Combs, the lawsuit claims. Attempts to reach Devontae Swing were not immediately successful on this Wednesday. Devontae Swing is also included with all the lawsuit defendants in causes of action alleging negligence, infliction of emotional distress in violation of the Mann Act, which includes a claim for transportation of a minor with intent to engage in illegal sexual activity. When Garner, the victim, first filed her claims in New York State Court last November, Combs' legal team said that they were fabricated. So, of course, they're going to try to defend P. Diddy, if you will, or make it seem like, okay, this lady is lying. It didn't happen to her, or these are all false claims, right? This is nothing but a money grab. Apparently, that's what they're saying after she made her complaint. Aaron Hall has not responded to repeated requests for comment from Rolling Stone over the last 11 months and has not appeared in the lawsuit either in New York or New Jersey. Meanwhile, Combs has since been indicted on federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges related to alleged activities dating back to 2008. The once powerful music mogul is 54, has pleaded not guilty, and is due back in court today, which is Thursday. In her initial complaint, Garner named MCA as a co-defendant, leading its successor company, UMG Recordings, to enter the case on its behalf. UMGR filed a motion for dismissal in April, arguing the lawsuit was beyond the statute of limitations in New York and that there was no evidence MCA could have predicted the alleged conduct. Garner, which is the victim, subsequently refiled the lawsuit in New Jersey after her friend offered new details in her affidavit. The friend who came with Garner, her name is Monica Case, says in her May 15, 2024 sworn statement that she recalled raising hell at Aaron Hall residence after she allegedly saw Devontae swing in the room with Combs and Garner. She alleges Devontae grabbed her and ushered her upstairs as she was threatening to call the police. Garner's lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, filed the amended complaint citing a New Jersey state law that extends the statute of limitations for certain sexual crimes against minors to within 37 years after the minor turns 18. Ms. Garner is very eager to have her day in court and to finally get justice after suffering for 3 decades with the pain from what happened to her when she was only 16 years old. Blackburn tells Rolling Stones. Blackburn also represents Rodney Little Rod Jones, the music producer suing Puff Diddy Combs for sexual assault. Wait a minute, hold up. Rewind. Blackburn also represents Rodney Little Rod Jones, the music producer suing Combs for sexual assault and harassment. What? Wow. I didn't even know that. So, as well as April Lampros, a former Arista Records intern who alleges Combs sexually assaulted her on 3 occasions between 1995 and 1996, and the final time around early 2001. Combs is facing several other lawsuits already underway, and the specter of many more alleged due to be filed. As I said, the rabbit hole goes so far. P. Diddy has tried to be bailed out 3 times. The most recent was, I believe, yesterday or day before. It was denied. He's put together some type of dream team lawyers or whatever the case is that specialize in certain things, money laundering and fraud and things like that. He's gathered together these lawyers. I've heard they're real costly, and he's doing everything to try to get it released. And he's also saying that he's innocent. So, and that he denies everything, apparently. So this is just too much. This is too much. In my opinion, all these people just don't come forward and it not be true. These are, at this point, this is like thousands or hundreds of people coming forward. All those people don't come forward if there's no truth to something. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to all watch this play out. I'm going to watch it play out. I'm going to have my popcorn, different flavors, different kinds, okay? This is just too much. Aaron Hall, where you at? Where you at, Aaron Hall? Speak out. So they're looking for him, Aaron Hall. They ran. Did he run, y'all? Leave your comments below. Thoughts and opinions on this whole situation. My heart goes out to the victims, absolutely. And because I do know the feeling of, everything, I just know it causes trauma. I know it causes trauma, and it stays with you. You could be going on with your life and not knowing that it's affecting you in certain ways, out of fear, you be afraid sometimes, so thank you guys so much for watching, for listening, and I hope if you're new here that you'll hit the subscribe button. Consider subscribing, sharing out this content for more to come from From yours truly, Chef Finest Wine. And I thank you guys for supporting me for so long. Much love, and we will be back. Take care.